Moving to Nashville and have no clue which neighborhood is best for you? Come check out 12 South with me. It is one of my favorite neighborhoods in town, and I'm gonna show you why. See you on the inside. What's up, everybody? I'm Scott Hardesty with EXP Realty. I've been in Nashville since 1998, and I am taking people through different neighborhoods in Nashville and the Middle Tennessee area and telling you about my favorite areas and why. And today we are going to talk about 12 South, one of the coolest neighborhoods in town, and I'll tell you why. It's very walkable. You have awesome restaurants really close to each other. You have parks. You know, I'm sitting in the parking lot here of a community center, and you know, they just remodeled this a couple years ago, pretty much made a new one. You have tennis courts, you have basketball, you have a soccer field, and it's just beautiful. The houses in this area are incredible. You have some older houses that have been renovated. You also have new construction, so we'll get in and show you some of those, and it's going to be exciting. With 12 South, you're very close to downtown. If you can see, you're in between 8th Avenue, which turns into Franklin Pike. You're in between Belmont Boulevard, which is obviously takes you to Belmont, and then you keep going over to 21st, where Vanderbilt is. If you keep going south on 12th South, it takes you to Granny White, and you're right there by Lipscomb, down towards Green Hills, Oak Hill, Forest Hill. You are in a prime spot. You do have to pay for this area now, so I want to make sure that you know the prices have gone up quickly in this area. But I'm going to take you through it. I'm excited to share this part of the town with you. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this content. I'm going to be doing my favorite areas every week, so just keep up here with me, and I'll take you through Nashville. I've seen this city grow like crazy. 12 South actually was nothing. I mean, it was just older houses. No one was talking about it, you know, when I moved here, and it has just completely transformed, and it's a really awesome area. So, and also, you know, don't forget, if you have questions or if you have specific needs, please call, text, email us anytime. We have people call, text, email every single day asking us about Nashville, and we're experts here. So don't hesitate to call us. We would love to hear from you. So don't forget to do that. All right, so let's take a drive down 12 South. This is kind of where it starts coming away from downtown. You can see here to the left, there's a new project that's about to happen. This is a over 48,000 square foot multi-use development, and it's going to have retail, commercial, restaurants, all kind of cool stuff. Looks like they're going to also be adding some hotel space in that area. Savant is a cool vintage store with furniture and clothing. You got the beloved Jenny's ice cream here, which there's always a line out the door. 12 South Tap Room is a great spot. Mafiosa's Pizza, we love it. To have 2-for-1s during the week. One day during the week at a happy hour. You have Ember's Ski Lodge, which is really cool. Here's a new restaurant, Emery Wood Fired. I have not tried that yet, but I hear it's excellent, so can't wait to try that one out. Urban Grub is a cool restaurant here. There's no sign out front, so it can be tough to find, but definitely get a reservation if you want to check out that spot, as they get booked out pretty quickly. Another development here coming up. I can't even keep up. There's just so much going on here. You got Bar Taco coming up here. This is one of my favorite spots. Great outdoor seating, as you can see. Great tacos. Really good food. Just look at all these shops and businesses here. It's just really cool. You got the I Believe in Nashville mural. Edley's Barbecue, one of my favorite here. You can't beat it. It's so good. And they also have some outdoor seating as well, which is nice. You have King Baby that just moved into town. So if you want some jewelry, some fun jewelry, get in there and check that out. Just all kinds of stuff. You can see this is just one side of the road. Haven't even seen the other side. So this is just packed with restaurants and shops and stores, and really cool stuff. They're also doing a project from 12 South all the way into the Gulch. It looks really awesome. The goal is to make it more walkable, more friendly for bikes and people just who want to, you know, exercise and run and jog. And so there's a lot of developments like that. 12 South, keep this on your radar. If you're moving here from anywhere, this is just a fun one. You know, I just sold a house over here, and it's actually a friend of mine. I was just at his house yesterday for before the Titans game. Just love the area. It's a good vibe over here. You just have a lot of cool and friendly people, which is really Nashville. I mean, you have a lot of nice, friendly people in this area, which is why, you know, I think the South has that reputation. But it's just fun. So we'll look at some houses. You know, I think it's hard to get something under $1 million in this area now, unless it's smaller. If it's like a 2-bedroom, you know, some kind of condo or something like that, you can get under $1 million. But we're pushing $1 million over here on almost everything. And if it's an older house that needs work, you may find one, but it's pretty competitive right now. You know, a lot of the developers are coming in, purchasing, tearing down and building houses, possibly building 2, but we'll get into that. But it's my favorite just because the walkability. You have a farmer's market here at Sevier Park, at the community center here. Again, if you're thinking about moving to this area, it's definitely worth checking out. So hopefully this video will give you a better idea of what it looks like. All right, so I want to give you a good example of a home for sale in the 12 South area. This one is not the one you see right behind me. It's the one way back. If you can see part of the garage and part of the house there. This one is 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, just a little over 2,600 square feet, and it's listed at $1,050,000. So that's just under $400 a square foot. This is a good time to explain what this is. So this is called an HPR. We call them HPRs, which stands for Horizontal Property Regime. And this is a loophole we have here in Tennessee where a builder can tear down one house and build 2 houses, even though it's zoned for a single family. So technically, both of these houses own the exterior. It's kind of like an association, like a condo or something. But once the 2 houses are sold, then neither one of them are going to keep up with that. So it's really just a way to build 2 houses on one lot. And this one, you know, you're looking obviously right at the back of another house. This is kind of unique. We don't see this a ton here, but it does happen. That house in the back does have a yard in the back, which is, you know, bigger than you would think from here. But $1,050,000 for this, and you know, you have a lot of these HPRs. If it's going to be newer, so these are built in 2015. If it's going to be 2015 and beyond, and some are a little older, you're going to see a lot of these HPRs. So if you are looking for an investment property, that's going to make it difficult if you did want to do any type of owner-occupied short-term rental, which would be the only type of permit you could get. This wouldn't work. If you're in an HPR, you can't get an owner-occupied rental. So something to keep in mind if that's a part of your plan. If you wanted to do that in this case, then you would have to own both of these houses, and then you could rent one of them out on a short-term rental, and you'd have to live in the other. So that would obviously be more expensive, little harder to turn a profit there. But this is just one good example of what we're seeing in 12 South. And you know, this one has a garage. We're off of 12 South a little bit, so you don't have a ton of people parking in front of your house here. But it's a great spot. You know, it's a great location. And you know, like I said, you're close to 8th Avenue, which has a ton of restaurants and cool places. Obviously 12 South. And then again, you have all the restaurants that Belmont has. You're close to the Gulch from here. You're close to downtown Broadway. I mean, it's just a great area. And just one of the reasons I love it. It's just a lot of cool people over here. Let's dive in now to some of these other restaurants. You know, so you have well, not just restaurants, but just stores. My wife loves the fact that we just got a Gorgiana. 12 South just got a Gorgiana. She just saw it for the first time yesterday. She didn't even know that it was here. I'm gonna roll this window up so you can't hear the traffic here. She didn't even know that we got one. She loves that place. So that just came in. Have a new cereal bar, which I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I don't eat cereal anymore, but now you can go to a cereal bar and have your choice of cereal. But a lot of cool different places, people getting creative and adding new businesses here, and you get a lot of local support from this area. And then just, you know, a lot of people in that. So, you know, 12 South is not that touristy. You get a little bit of the bachelorette parties and things like that, but not nearly as much as downtown. So it's a lot of the local people hang out in this area, and you don't have to deal with the, you know, the bicycle taverns and all of that craziness. So if you want that crazy, it's not far from here. You can find it, but it's just a really cool area, and that's why I like it. So if you're looking to move to Nashville or Middle Tennessee, again, please don't hesitate to call, text, email me anytime. I will get back with you. I would love to hear what you think about 12 South. If you are local or if you are looking to move here, you know, what's your experience of 12 South? What do you see here? What did I miss? Would love to hear your feedback and comments. But this is number one on the list, 12 South, of one of my most favorite places to live in Nashville. I'll see you next time. I'll keep putting out these videos. Let me know what you think. See you next time.